So today we are leaving for our maiden voyage in our new camper. We're just doing Friday through Sunday, so it's a quick trip. It's about an hour from our house, but we didn't want to go too far. Just, work out any quirks, figure out if anything's wrong with it before we hit the road in it full time. But yeah, packed everything up and we're ready to hit the road. So we've taken everything down, we're packed up. We didn't really bring too much for, clothes, shoes. Yeah, just kept it pretty simple for this time because it's only 2 nights. So Brad ended up getting this small leaf blower that we could use to blow off the slides instead of using a broom, and he said it's much easier, so we're definitely going to be bringing this once we go full time. So we may just have the worst driveway for an RV ever because we can barely make it out. We have to put an extra tall ball in here so it rides really nose high, so we have the clearance with the bed rails to not hit the bed rails when we're trying to make it up this slope, just because of that transition up there by the road. Or if we want our bikes in the rack, we have to put them up by the road so we can put it on once we get up there. Because if we put it on down here, the rack is going to be scraping the asphalt as we try to make it out of the driveway. So as you can see, our back jacks do hang very low and they get very close to the ground when we're trying to get out. And this is the clearance with our bed rails, so as you can see, it gets pretty close. Once we get onto the road where it's flat, we'll switch out our ball to a shorter one so it doesn't ride as nose high. Now we got our bike rack on. So we have hit the road, we're on our way. Brad wants to put the awnings out just to see if they work. Ooh. So we are making sloppy joes for our first night in our camper, and oh, that's a little burnt. We don't have a toaster, so we're toasting our buns up here. Make and do. So this was our campsite for the night. Very roomy. Nice and spacious on this side. Saturday we spent the whole day outdoors biking and paddleboarding. Thankfully the rain held out for the most part. For dinner our second night we wanted to use our new Blackstone griddle that we got. We also had a couple friends come over, so Brad made us all fried rice and chicken. We enjoyed a bonfire and s'mores that night once the rain passed, and the next day we woke up pretty early and started packing up to head home. So here are a few of our first initial thoughts after our first weekend out. So we had a pretty good first day, but we did learn that the bed is very uncomfortable. 2 nights on it. Brad slept okay, I didn't sleep very well, so we're probably going to end up replacing the mattress. The floor in here is also pretty creaky, but we learned that you can just put some shims underneath and then it kind of stops that noise, so that's something we're probably going to fix on our own. Brad also noticed this drawer, it was crooked at first, so they fixed it for us, but now it's pretty difficult to open. And then when you close it, you have to really push in both sides to make sure it's locked. We really enjoyed using the speakers last night while we were sitting by the fire. It worked really well. It took me a second to figure out how to connect this via Bluetooth to my phone, but once we did, it was great. We would like to figure out if we could use the One Control app to change the volume, because you can't change the volume from your phone. You have to come in here to change it. But we're gonna talk to the dealer and see if they have any suggestions. And then we also noticed when we flush the toilet, it does drip water down here. We did notice these holes in our awning, which we're gonna ask them about, see if there's anything that's ripping or tearing up there, creating those holes. So we are headed home. I think overall everything went pretty well. A few things that we want to fix about it, but had a really nice day and got to get outside a ton, which was nice.
Had some friends come visit us, made some yummy food on the new griddle.
Yep. And that's about it.